still standing by for us. I do believe, it sounds like I can hear, yep, he's still there.
Nags Head.
Nags Head took a pretty big hit too, didn't it, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, the Outer Banks just got pummeled by the wind and the rains. I can tell you it was some storm. More than 24 hours of rain. Good news is the rain has stopped. Things have calmed down a little bit, but as you can see by the waves, I mean, it is still churning out there. We've seen some waves. That's Jeanette's Pier, destroyed during Isabel. It was rebuilt. We've seen some waves today that have gone pier high, so huge waves. We've had massive beach erosion. We do know Highway 12 on Hatteras Island is impassable at this hour, and we've heard of some soundside flooding. We're still getting wind gusts of 40 miles per hour here, so though the worst of the storm is over, we're still not out of the woods yet. 40 miles per hour, and we had more than 24 hours of rain, so as you can imagine, the trees, the ground is so soft, any sort of wind could knock over trees and down power lines. Much of Hatteras Island is without power. Here in Nags Head, we never lost power. I heard the same goes for Kill Devil Hills and also for Kitty Hawk. So on this side of the Bonner Bridge, we never lost power. On the other side, it's a different story. Now, we heard the one thing that we really stressed during this storm was sound flooding, sound side flooding. We have heard there is some sound side flooding now. My colleague Andy Fox actually just went to go check it out. He should be back shortly to tell us how much the sound is coming up. But that's one thing that people worried about over here. Now, on the good side, people really were preparing for the worst here, and I talked to several people who were thinking that this storm was going to be awful as it came through, and a lot of people that we talked to who were out, they were saying that it wasn't that bad. The locals, and who know storms better than anyone else, saying that it wasn't that bad. Of course, that is yet to be seen. We're going to have to see how much damage there is. As you know, on Hatteras Island, a lot of those homes out there are rental homes. A lot of the vacationers are gone. So a lot of those houses are empty right now. As soon as this storm moves out totally, I'm sure people will start going back and sort of doing a damage estimation. So we will know then really how much damage Irene did. But for now, hopefully it's okay. I mean, it's really, really early. But that's the latest here, guys. We're going to send it back to you.
All right, it's still pretty bad out there, I can tell you that.
Yes, yes, and the fact that this storm has affected so many people, though it is not one of the strong hurricanes that we've had in our time, but it's doing enough damage, especially here in Hampton Roads, and to so many different people up and down the East Coast.